What's going on, guys? Yusuf here, aka the Chameleon. This is an unboxing and review video of the Roomba 770. It's created by a company called iRobot. The Roomba is an autonomous robotic vacuum, which basically means it's a robot that vacuums on its own. This specific model typically runs for about $500. There are other available models as well. They have different prices, so you can kind of shop around and see what fits your budget best. But with that all said, let's get started. The front of the box just has a picture of the Roomba itself. There's nothing really special here. Let's flip this over. The back has some more details. It shows how the 3-stage cleaning process actually works. It starts off with a side brush that cleans along the edges and corners, shows the counter-rotating brushes that basically work like a dustpan and broom, and then the final stage shows the actual vacuum that sucks everything into the bin. Now let's take a look at the sides. This side shows everything that's inside of the box. I won't go over this just yet because I'm actually going to open it up anyway, and I'll show you guys in detail what these things are. So let's go to the other side. Here it talks about some of the features the Roomba has. It vacuums on its own, obviously, works on carpet, hardwood, etc. Has a feature called Dirt Detect, which basically means that if it detects a certain spot is dirtier than others, it'll clean that more intensely to make sure it's clean well. Once it's done cleaning, it'll automatically recharge itself. It'll go back to its home base, dock, and recharge the battery. The box comes with 2 virtual walls that allow you to block off certain areas that you don't want the Roomba going in. You can set a schedule on what time or day you want the Roomba to clean on its own. And lastly, it mentions that it comes with a couple of HEPA filters that trap dust particles and allergens, and that's about it. Let's flip this back. I won't bother showing you guys the top or the bottom of the box. There isn't anything important or interesting there. And I'm sure you guys want to see what's inside already, so let's open this up. There we go. Here it is. Move this cardboard back. I'm actually going to have to swing around to the other side just so I can reach the pieces. Let's move this a little closer. These here are the virtual walls. It comes with 2 of them. You can use these to block off areas you don't want the Roomba to go into. So let's say you don't want the Roomba to go into your kid's room. You would just put this right in front of the doorway and the Roomba will not pass it. They do require batteries that are not included in the package. So if you want to use them, you'll have to purchase 2 C batteries per wall. This thing right here, it's one of the cleaning tools it comes with. You want to make sure you clean your Roomba every now and then. It'll keep it going at its best. Got some cardboard. Some more random cardboard. And this is the docking station. This is really important. Anytime your Roomba is done cleaning or at the end of its cycle, or if its battery is just low, it'll head back to the docking station to recharge. It's basically its home base. The docking station actually connects to the AC adapter, which I'll get to shortly. These are the extra filters. Eventually you want to swap out your old filters with these ones. Let's put these to the side. This is the remote. You can control your Roomba from far away rather than having to chase it around the house and pressing buttons on it. It requires 2 AA batteries that are not included in the package. You're gonna have to buy them separately. Here's the AC power adapter. You want to plug this into an electric socket and then connect it to your docking station. This is what's gonna give it power. This is another cleaning tool. Use this for maintenance. And this is a little packet with the manual, warranty, and a startup disc to get you going. Now for the main event. I'm actually just going to clear all this away and zoom my camera in so you guys can see this better. Here it is. We got a handle on the top. You can use that to carry it around. That's our main button right there. Start and stop the Roomba. We got some buttons down here. These will make more sense when it's actually on and you can see what they do. Let's flip it over. This is all the inner workings. If you pull this tab, that'll power it on. We got some cardboard inside the bin as well. We'll have to take that out. Here are the counter rotating brushes. Our wheels. The side brush. And there's some sensors around the sides. Now let's power it up and see it in action. Press the power button. It's leaving the dock. And there it goes. It's moving fine on hardwood. See how it does on the shaggy carpet. Still moving without any problems. I wasn't sure if the carpet would get tied up in it, but it seems like it's no problem. I just hit the dock button on the Roomba, so it should be heading back now. Slowly making its way. I've heard that sometimes it can take a while, but it seems like it's going right for it. Almost there. Nice. So I decided I'll run a few tests with the Roomba. For the first test, I want to see how it deals with a random object in its way. It bumped into it. Starting to make its way around it. Seems like it actually recognizes the box's shape. It's going around it without any problems. No issues here. For the second test, I wanted to see how the Roomba would deal with a really loose lamp wire. I put it in its path wondering if it would get caught up in it, and so far it seems to be having a lot of trouble. It's probably getting stuck in its wheel or brush, but I don't think this is an actual problem because even when you're using a manual vacuum, you're not supposed to go over loose wires or loose cords for this exact reason. So it's the same thing. When you're using the Roomba, it'll probably be best to clear as much clutter or obstacles out of its way. It should be fine for the most part, but this will just make its job easier and quicker. For the next test, I had read about people complaining that the Roomba wouldn't vacuum over black rugs. This was because Roomba sensors would see the black area as a drop or a fall, so the Roomba would avoid it, thinking it was avoiding falling off a stair or something. But in actuality, it was just avoiding a rug. So I took a couple of my black bath mats and I put them in Roomba's path to see what it would do. So far, it's already gone over it with no problems at all. So I'm not saying that the problem doesn't exist, but that the results may vary. It might depend on factors like how thick the carpet is or the size of the carpet and things like that. The final test I'm running is the most important out of all of them. This is to see how much it actually cleaned up. Let's take a look at the bin. It's a little tough to do with one hand. Pull this back. Wow, look at that. That's disgusting. But I'm happy to see it. That means it definitely worked and it did its job. That's awesome. Overall, I would have to say so far so good with the Roomba. And that about wraps it up. So that's it for this video. Like, favorite it, leave me a comment below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, alright? I'll catch you guys later. Peace.